This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on the fourth-ranked team, the Liberty Flames. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Flames will kick it away to get this game going. And he fields it inside the 15. And he's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It'll be smoother right at the line for no gain.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Important second down play coming up. He'll hand it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Defense trying to dig in here on this opening drive. It's third down and inches. Can he make it to the marker? And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back at coming up with that conversion.
The Pirates getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff running right. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down here. And now the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread error over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
And the single back takes the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Brings up third down.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. They'll try to run for the first down. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
The Flames pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the Flames looking to cash in this red zone trip. Ball handed off. And tackled after a small pickup there.
By the running back. Pickup of 6. Third down coming up.
Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They go with a direct snap. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down.
Offense facing fourth down.
The Flames will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down.
3:25.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he gets rid of it. Didn't see anybody open. That's a big fourth down stop for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Finding space at the 20. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Pirates will line up on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. On the run, it's Chambers.
Running back with the carry.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the grab, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
BAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. East Carolina 7, Liberty 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. We'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Flames.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. They stop him right at the 24.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the left. The Pirates look to keep this drive moving.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Here's the handoff. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Gonna run it. It's Chambers. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 36.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now.
29 Philly.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Try and muscle for the first down. Breaking tackles. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Pirates with 1st and 10 here. They'll try the right here. The ball is loose. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Second down play coming up for this offense.
325.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Cannot escape, and down he goes. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. The Pirates bring their punt team onto the field. And this is a low liner. This won't go a long way. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Throws to the tight end. He's got it for a big gain. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Let's go.
Tight end goes in motion. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Okay, ready?
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's the spin move. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he'll get there. Touchdown, Liberty. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
East Carolina, 7.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Carolina offense will take over. First and 10.
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, your best player is going to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Game 2. Brings up second down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. And the Flames come to the line in the hurry up. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Flames. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. Oh, and he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Ball handed off.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the left side. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. 3rd and short now for the offense for the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
East Carolina, 10.
The Pirates will kick this away to start the 2nd half.
Set to kick off.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Makes the catch downfield. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He'll take a deep shot here. Here's a wide-open receiver complete. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Liberty.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away.
East Carolina, 10.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Carolina offense will take over first and 10.
East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
In the clear at the 25. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Here comes a handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The back's got it. He shreds the tackle. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, these linebackers better put on their big boy pads today facing a big physical runner like this who can take hits and give them back. The only way they can stop this running back consistently is with multiple defenders trying to bring him down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to the left. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Pirates line up on 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. The Pirates will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Second down and goal upcoming.
Here we go.
Running a quarterback sneak here. The freshman brings him down quickly. Needing to score badly, likely 4-down territory. Here comes third and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, East Carolina. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Here's the score. Liberty 28, East Carolina 17.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10.
Liberty's offense retakes the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Pirates.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
East Carolina, 23.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Falls incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Lets it fly out of the wideout. The QB throws his third pick of the day. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. They'll run it to the right side. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Movement at the second level of the defense now. They'll test the right side here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Can he get there on the ground? And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Liberty 28, East Carolina 23.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Pirates. They jump in front here in the 4th.
East Carolina, number 84, Halsey in the end zone.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a 2-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The try fails. Instead of going up by 3, still a 1-point game here in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
28.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the running back takes the handoff.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for a deep completion. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Oh, my gosh. At this point, this offensive coordinator has to consider going to the backup. This defense is baiting him into coverage, and he continues to throw these interceptions.
First down here for this offense. Defense not pressing this time. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Touchdown, East Carolina. This offense cannot be stopped. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he can't get rid of it and goes down, so a sack. Unsuccessful 2-point try. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. He's found some room at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble of the day for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact moment and the key time and key moment in the game, and that's what he did. Although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way, but a great job of using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing it was time to go.
Second down after that previous play. They'll run it from the gun. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Slides to avoid the big hit.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Hey, you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Flames. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would be better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. And the runner takes off to his right. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Man, now that is a running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm. Just a lot of open field.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Coming here in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, here we are now on 4th down, Chris. And at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they take the lead with a little over a minute to play. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Number 17 set to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the offense just takes a knee here. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.